outside.
Looking really good early on, being aggressive, getting to a spot and raising up and shooting a jump.
Simpson with the ball for the Hornets. Up fake, gets the defense to fly by, misses. KJ Simpson bringing the ball up. Gets freed by the screen and knocks down the three. Nembhard probing.
Oh, good block.
Knipple.
Good job. Probe.
Simpson Jr. with the lay. It doesn't go.
It's good.
Good on him, though.
Good on him. You love to see him continue to try to work on that defensive end and make an impact in the game. Good screen.
Oh, almost.
They started by drafting great players, bringing in new coaching, really kind of establishing stuff. And then we're seeing that the league, it doesn't take long when you get the right guys.
Right.
When you get the right team and you're on the same page, it doesn't take long.
And that starts from the top, right?
Got to start from the top. You got to have a clear vision. You got to have a standard, and you got to establish culture. It's all right. Ooh. People coming off the bench, they're going to learn pretty quick. You got to stay warm when you come in the game. Before you can't warm up during the game. You got to be warm before you come in the game.
Simpson Jr. trying to attack. Good. He knocks it down on the base.
Good take.
Can't get it to fall. Hornets pick it up. Off the rim. Trying to hit ahead. Mavericks trying to get something going. Can't get it.
Well, one thing's for sure. He's a shooter. When he got that ball, the whole bench started. No.
The Bucks. Oh, he tried to turn it over on him.
Hall.
Hustle by Cisse.
Run, spacing.
Simpson Jr., nobody comes to him.
Ooh. He's also taking on, watch his defense versus everyone else. They usually switch. He doesn't switch.
Nembhard has 10 points and 5 assists.
We all know what happens. It's a different beat. It's a trouble. So I think, also, giving Cooper his grace, being a rookie for us in that situation with Jason Kidd. I saw what Jay Kidd had done with Giannis, putting him at the top. Talk about Kalkbrenner. He got a lot of responsibility this year.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Especially for where they want to go. Centers are this going to sound stupid, but centers are the centerpiece of these teams. When you look at the best teams in the league, they can't dribble that well. So you put them at the top of the key so that they are facing all the double teams.
So back when we played the same way, I had Shaq and Penny, but they were great passers out of the double team.
Yes.
But there were other big men you double team, even though they weren't that good offensively, but you knew they weren't great passers.
Correct.
So to your point, that's how the game has changed so much from the center position.
Right. And these guys are.
Last year was 19 and 63 in the first year on the bench for head coach Charles Lee. Simpson from deep. Got the auspicious bounce. James gets it across. A bona fide shot blocker there. Here's Simpson. Shot clock down to 7. He's got to get to work. Says, I'm the best man for the job. Simpson's 3 comes off. And Bona with the offensive rebound, blocked from behind. Sixers with another chance, comes loose, and Simpson comes out of the pack with the ball. KJ Simpson makes the screen. 15-footer is pure. Baseline out of bounds. KJ Simpson to trigger for the Hornets. Simpson turns the corner, floater with the offhand, got it back and put it home. Simpson turns the corner, floater with the offhand, got it back and put it home. Engaged and aggressive offensively, up to 7 now, and the steal defensively. Missed the layup. Can knock the hustle.
And he'll do whatever he has to do to get himself healthy so he can come out here and perform at a high level. So I expect the most out of him. I expect him to be healthy. And all I do is pray for him and just keep pushing his spirits up, because I know he's going to work his tail off to be back out here.
So what you're saying is don't believe the media.
I ain't going to say that. I love the media.
Take a seat. Various countries. A lot of players that you see here at Summer League. Simpson snaking that screen. Cross court, Salon. Tough pass, never made it. Bounces out to Simpson. A late heave draws a little bit of iron. Being able to not play in first gear and fifth gear a lot, but to play more so in second and third, and being able to decipher. Simpson over to McNeely, back out to Simpson. Tipped up. Wow, they had a couple of good opportunities, but they still leave. Looked like Leon Lett using that ball.
Oh, man.
Native of Lagos, Nigeria. He played soccer, moved to Turkey at 13 and played basketball.
As a Commanders fan, I didn't hate seeing that Leon Lett play.
I know,
tell you right now.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
James in the corner goes inside. McNeely sets a Pelican screen, and Simpson does it himself. Wow. In your pockets at the same time. Simpson behind the three-point line. Walker on the offensive glass.
Wow, he was practically on the sideline out there, and it was a pretty good contest.
Simpson off the DHO. Float game blocked by Bona. They're going to call goaltending. To a margin of just one. Courtesy of a 7-0 run. They've never led in this ball game. See the Hornets run out of this timeout. Simpson up top, hounded by Edwards. Got his man on his hip. Tough contested shot falls short. 5 on the shot clock. And Kalkbrenner tied up. It's got to like this matchup. Cross court, Barlow open for the lead. And Simpson with a great move on the break. Elevating and one. KJ brings it across.
Might be some McNeely action here.
He got held a little bit by Barlow. Simpson rejects the screen. Pulls. Got it. Clutch.
Early, and that's a nice move.
You know, Filipowski dropped in the draft a year ago, but his footwork and his offensive skill set is pretty unique.
Simpson nets a three.
Pass off the cut and then knocks down a deep three.
And we know he could pass. We know he could screen. He's a decent three-point shooter as well. Defense is what they're looking for him. And right now he's got Kalkbrenner on the other end. Simpson off the switch, got some space.
KJ Simpson got.
Walter Clayton Jr. a little wide that time on his first three-point attempt. But that shot clock's not going to get below 50.
Filipowski getting a good angle, contesting it at the rim. Filipowski's a very complete player. I thought he got a bad rap the last year he had at Duke. He, you know, again, young player, had to grow up, more pressure on him. I thought he's handled his transition to the NBA really well.
Corner three beating the shot clock horn. 9th selection with the aqua headband on.
Another Montverde Academy graduate.
That's right. It's hard to have a summer league game without a Montverde guy.
You're right about that.
And one for KJ Simpson.
Streets one, he dribbled back out. Kind of like a Tyrese Halliburton type three.
That's a great point. That was in round 2 of the NCAA tournament. Late 3, and then Clayton had 2.
In jail by putting his body on him.
He's a terrific college player in 2 different locations, and right off the start at Iona as well was the MAC Player of the Year. Simpson missing a 3. Great fortune to work with Hubie Brown for a number of years over on ESPN Radio. And when you mentioned Niagara, that was the way. And he brought in Frank to, I think it was the Atlanta Hawks,
Yep.
where Hubie was the head coach there. And then, of course, the Jazz made their move from New Orleans. We're going to take the best guy available, and he had 8 points in the Salt Lake Summer League opener. Bounced off of that with an 18-point performance as Simpson hits the three-pointer, knocking down a triple. 7-point game coming down to the final minute of this first half. McNeely rebounds the missed three, and Simpson has been. Brandon Miller in that backcourt would be a good start.
That's a dynamic backcourt in terms of being able to score. Now, can those two guys find that balance between being aggressive and scoring games? I mean, I think the biggest thing with Charlotte is you've got to change the mindset of not playing to play, but playing to win. I mean, it's been a long time since they've been a really competitive organization.
And I know we don't put a ton of stock in.
Not a great shooting 2 days for the Flags and the Knipples.
Of course, the Knipples from Wisconsin. Con was Mr. Basketball in the state of Wisconsin. And I believe his uncle is a college referee. Those teams, they have lived in the lottery. They've acquired some talent, trying to get their direction together. And, of course, the Phoenix Suns, who are Kyle Filipowski with 32, but a key turnover there. 40 seconds to go. Three-pointer Simpson circles the rim. Utah still alive.